regarding the creation of mankind, Plato claimed that men and women were joined with 4 arms, 4 legs, and 2 faces. We were devious creatures and attempted to destroy the gods. As punishment, Zeus split the pairs, thus causing us to spend forever searching and courting our other halves. Thus comes the idea of soulmates. Many of you all have had or have heard of those exciting or disastrous dates that Plato is somewhat addressing. I'm here along with a huge board of specialists to supply some insight on today's dating world and to provide you all with some tips to make every date more successful. Because of the use of technology to initiate and pursue potential significant others, certain expectations have been developed that can easily turn any one good date into the complete opposite. Dating has evolved, and because of that, there are do's and don'ts that are formed that cause a social strain on dating and everyday relationships. In Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice, 18th century men and women courted each other by attending balls and writing letters. Today, men and women court each other by signing up for Match.com and sending text messages. With the evolution of technology, the game of dating has really evolved into a less romantic and more cyber or robotic act of pursuing the opposite sex. Because the cell phone, computer, and other electronics are such a big part of people's lives, they become part of the dating scheme. This lack of formal contact in the dating world causes all activities and interactions between the opposite sexes to become less and less formal. This puts a strain on the scene of dating and causes the questions, is this a date? Does he like me? To override the ideas of just having the opportunity for a potential date with the opposite sex. For both males and females, there are certain expectations that the opposite sex have of them, and most are clueless to the simple things that may turn off good vibes on a first date.
So, can we just have sex right now?
Do not talk about sex on the first date.
So I got this new truck for my skateboard, and it was just like it's purple, and like I really need to try it. Like, are you even paying attention?
What? Yeah, I am.
Don't get distracted. Show interest in what your date is talking about.
Well, my ex, I went out with him for about 3 years, and then he would always abuse me. I don't know why. I would just talk to him, and he would get mad at me, and we would go out to places, and he would just make scenes, and he would yell at me for some reason. I don't know why. I didn't do anything, and I would ask my friends if I did anything wrong, and they're just like, no, he's just bipolar. But I don't know why. I just...
Okay. It's okay.
And whatever you do, do not talk about your ex.
It's okay. What are you doing?
Although it's tempting, try not to make any physical advances either.
So I have a dog named Dash, and he's so small, he's so adorable, oh my gosh. Blah 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 blah. Are you listening to me?
Oh, uh-huh.
Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah.
Definitely don't check out other girls while you're on your date.
Maybe we should go somewhere cheaper, you know, like McDonald's or...
Don't be a cheapskate. And ladies, don't expect him to pay for the whole bill.
How was that date you went on last night?
He didn't dress very nice, but I think I'm gonna give him a chance.
Oh. Well, okay.
Yeah.
Don't rely on first impressions. They're not everything. Be prepared. Do some research. Just make sure you don't stalk your date. There are specific things that complicate dates, but there are also things that can be done to help make a better impression on that potential significant other.
Hi, welcome to BJ Steakhouse. How can I help you? Can I get you guys started off with something to drink? Maybe some food or anything?
I think we're ready to order.
Oh, okay, yeah. What can I get for you guys?
Can I get 3 orders of steak? Medium?
Don't be afraid to order a big girl meal, ladies. Be prepared for your date. Pick out something nice. Wear appropriate attire, stay away from heels, and edge more towards flats.
This food is great.
Oh yeah, our invisible food.
Crack some jokes. Don't be afraid to be funny. According to a group of psychologists at Discovery Health, they claim that in today's world, many people feel that the dating rules have changed. So much so that people are constantly looking for new guidelines. Because of this new adaptation of dating, the pressures have become more hefty, but there are always good things that make a date bridge the gap from a potential date to a good long-lasting relationship. No matter what, the key to maintaining a good relationship is that there must be equal contribution. Deanna Lorraine, a dating specialist, states, "It is possible to have a relationship that lasts the tests of time. It does take some work, but I know it is possible." And one of the most important keys to maintaining a blissful, lasting marriage is keeping the relationship hot and exciting. Both partners need to always be putting in the effort to keep the fire burning. Dating has changed, causing certain standards or perceptions that can easily influence the outcome of any date. Plato once stated that when created, we were connected with our soulmates, but now we are doomed to roam the earth for our other half. Thankfully, the dating world has changed since back then. Now it's a little easier to find our respective soulmates. Just because technology has allowed for dating and relationships to evolve, it doesn't mean that expectations should influence dates and dating in general. So, do you want dating ruled by technology? Or do you want dating for the purpose of companionship? This was Tips on Dating. Thank you very much for listening.